other than that expansion or main. Finally, speed is kicked in. Weapons 1 not quite ready. He's going to run him inside. We're going to see what actually waits for Weapons 1 before he goes for that one single attack. He can run with Zerglings. Is actually going to go for this. Weapon just now kicks in. Beautiful timing. He's going to hold the Zerglings off to start things off. Then going to start going for this attack. Is going to try to. There are some Hydras there on the field. We're going to see what actually tries to run up the ramp or not. The Hydras are going to block him, but he is trying to run out of the range of that sunken colony. The drones actually coming into the action now. Some of the drones definitely going to lose their lives. Very few Hydras now on the field. Cal with beautiful timing, catching Type B off guard a little bit, just forcing the drones to fight. A lot of the drones go down. Only 2 Zealots left alive, so the last of the Zealots are going to go down, do significant amount of damage, at least kill some of those Hydralisks and kill a few of those drones. But now Cal, what I feel needs to do, he has those 2 Dark Templars. I haven't seen a single Corsair from him. Where was the Corsair? He's just annoying. Instead, for going for the Corsair, went with his probe, scattered with his probe instead of getting his Corsair up. Focused on getting those Zealots out there. Now he has those 2 DTs, alongside putting 2 photon cans and natural expansion, 2 high temperatures out as well, and 2 more gateways. Right now what he needs to do is he knows this attack is coming. He has those 2 DTs. He's hoping he'll catch those Hydras off guard. We're going to see what actually goes for the 4 o'clock base or this natural expansion. There are some Hydras there. There are Overlords in a second colony, so they're not really going to be able to accomplish much here. They're going to run in, try to do something. Those Overlords are in place on top of the ramp. Those Dark Temples are being spotted, but they managed to go up the ramp. I'm going to see what the main. No Overlord inside of the main! No Overlord! Oh, God! Meanwhile, I'll tell you, trying to do an attack, but nothing going to happen. Those Dark DTs are going to be able to do a crap load of damage. Overlords have speed, though, so at least they can be able to do something. Killing some drones. Definitely got 2 kills on one of those High Templar, 2 kills on both of those High Templars, so I assume every single one of those is drones. Might have been one single Hydras, but drones being forced to pull off the line. One of the DTs still being annoying, just running around to do something is going to get picked off. But, okay, one single DT still alive. We're going to see who actually gets one more drone. He's going to get 1 more drone, 2 more drones, 3 more drones. No, that's already good enough, man. He's going to get this picked off, but absolutely beautiful play, man. Cal being so beautifully harassing there. Type B losing economy on all sides. And meanwhile, he's played very good defensively. Now has a troop of what is that 8 Zealots going to go for it. We're going to see whether he actually finds his set to go for the 4 o'clock or not. Has Dragoons out, has a bunch of High Templars out, so is ready for an attack in case he needs it. Robotics facility out, so he's going to have some observers out fairly soon. Photon cannons being put down defensive position just in case, because Cal knows he can play defensively now. He's going to meet a few Hydras on his way to the 4 o'clock position. I think that's enough of a Hydra's number to really push this back. He needs some storms to try to engage. He's going to be run back before he gets in a lot of trouble. No upgrades on those Hydras yet. And Goon range incoming. Observatory, not quite. I think might be Observatory morphing in a little bit of low left. Scourge, meanwhile, just waiting for a Sarah to come out. That's not coming out at all. 2 Zealots are going to run inside the main. One of them fairly heavy damage, but there's no defense inside of the main, so at least they're going to be able to get a drone or 2 before any reinforcements come in. There are Overlords flying in right now. I'm not sure if they have drop or not. They're just going to be following those forces. Oh, man, they're at least blocking. Try to act as blocking just so that he can't... Just that he can't, aim on those drones. I think he managed to pick one of them off. Not really that much, but he did get the full scout just in case. Gonna get the 12 o'clock, and he's going to be able to hold this fairly well. He has a lot of those Dragoons just in case. There are not going to be any Mutalisks out there. Trust me, Type B's not going to be able to afford those Mutas, I think, unless he wants to really just cut down on the Hydra number. He's going to try to engage. There are a lot of Dragoons to engage. All those High Templars. One Storm is going to be pushing those Hydras back, forcing them back a little bit. Those Dragoons acting fairly well against those Hydralisks, just being able to engage from a distance as the Zealots take the hits. And, wow, Cal's just going to be able to comfortably take this 12 o'clock position. Type B adding in yet another production hatchery. He's being forced to produce a lot of Zerglings to help reinforce this. Some Zerglings trying to come in, at least spotting the position alongside an Overlord, so they're going to be at least annoying, but not really going to be able to accomplish much. There are a decent number of Hydralisks. Still no upgrades on them whatsoever. That's also pretty bad. Didn't quite spot Cal's Forge, but if he's on top of his game, he definitely should have had some upgrades going. Getting 2 beautiful storms off. Hydra smelting all sides. I thought he would have lost a High Templar, but he doesn't actually try to do a little distraction there. Does pick off a photon cannon instead of the 12 o'clock, trying to attack from both sides. The next is still going to go up, and I think some more cannons are going to be coming up fairly soon. Lurkers in play, and Archons being morphed. Actually, more High Templars ready. Is there an observatory on the field? I haven't seen an observatory yet. Yeah, there is an observatory on the field. Probably saw it, just forgot about it. There are observers on the field to help against these Lurkers. Storming all over the Hydras. The Lurkers just being engaged by ground troops. Cal playing absolutely beautiful, just absolutely dominant. So now it's going to be 3 base against 3 base, and Type P, just with all the economic damage done to him, so far behind at this point. There we go, the little probes being pulled off the line there. And Cal's just adding gateways, keeping on producing ground army, getting his third gas up, just trying to put up. I just honestly think he should just throw up a crap load of more cannons. He has 4 cannons now, but he just should put up even more. He has weapons too at this point. No upgrades for type. He just hasn't been able to afford that. Those 2-0 zealots are just going to be able to rip through absolutely everything. Never mind the storms, the goons that help out that also have attack upgrades, and the Archon too. The Archon with his splash, if he manages to get into the thick of things, can do a serious amount of damage. Storming, oh man, all those lurkers just in a group. Some blind storming even coming from him there, but still catching a lot of the forces on the ground. Now catching the Hydras too. Beautiful storms from all sides. Zerg's gonna be running yet another storm that catches a lot. Cal playing beautifully, running in with his zealots now to mop things up, with his dragoons really to help. And man, watch those Hydras just run away. Tail between their legs, not really managing to do much at all. Just these engagements near the middle have been absolutely overtaken by Cal. He had a bunch of lurkers that morphed in like 5, I think it was 6 lurkers. Cal's actually going to take the mineral only inside 3 o'clock mineral only at 9 o'clock mineral only and just get a base over Type B. Type B is just horrible position at the moment. Now this 4 o'clock is going to be penetrated. It's going to be taken out. Never mind the beautiful SimCity. A few lurkers, 1 single sunken colony is not going to stop him here. Probably going to see some storms over these drones fairly soon. The sunken colony is going to go down due to that Archon. Zealot's penetrating. Going to be able to take everything out. These lurkers are going to go down. Hydra's not going to be able to do anything. Drones being pulled off the line. They're going to be forced to fight. They can't really flee it. They are going to try to flee, but they can't really. Lurkers coming in, try to support it, but I think maybe enough forces. Okay, actually, Cal holding off a little bit. There are forces coming in from the back. He's probably going to lose that High Templar, but he has the Dragoons. So at the very least, he's still doing a lot of damage. Storming, getting some of those workers, storming his own Zealot there, actually. Lost most of his ground troops, interestingly enough, but he can easily rebuild. That's just a problem. When the Protoss is in a position where he can rebuild just in seconds his entire ground force, while you can't, you're in pretty bad position. High Templar is just storming all over the place, just so he can morph into Archon, so to do some sort of damage to those drones on the line. Off the line, he pretty much cracked up. It's a SimCity, didn't do that much. Okay, he did a crap load of damage, killed it, but doesn't really matter because the GG came in. Cal, okay, he lost most of his ground army, but he probably had reinforcements ready at that time. He was also getting his 4th base up. Just absolute domination, PvZ-wise, there on Cal. Going to show that the maps really aren't helping Zerg, and whoever was talking about a PvZ metagame should shut the hell up. GG, guys, wrenching out.